Welcome to Honest Whispers Unboxing and Inspection. On this video, I'll be unboxing and inspecting Super Friends Wonder Woman Maquette, released by DC Direct on August 6, 2003, limited edition of 2,300, designed by Alex Toth, sculpted by Jack Matthews and Karen Palinko, approximately 8 3/4 inches tall. It is a cold cast porcelain and hand painted. And this one, I bought this maybe like a year or two after it was released. So I did buy it as an aftermarket. I have inspected it when I first got it, but after I inspected it, I never displayed it, put it back in the case, and just put it up in a cardboard box for storage, basically. So I'm sure nothing's damaged since. Usually make sure everything's nice. It comes in a 4-color box. And of course, with these type of statues, it also comes in a foam inside. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open one side and then the other. That way I don't create any new creases. And basically, as I mentioned, I'm going to take the flaps away and then show you basically how the foam is. It's a 2-piece foam. And what I like to do in these cases, sometimes I use gravity, although if it's a snug fit like this, last thing you want to do is shake it and let this thing just drop and fall. So what I want to do is try to get a decent grip of the box while I slowly pull the foam piece out. And I'll go ahead and set this here on the side. And usually once I inspect it, I take out all the tape when I open it, and I just retape the whole thing. So you can see there's a bit of a gap here. I guess when they made this, it doesn't fully fit. This side is completely in the well, as you can see, there's no gap. While this side there is a gap. So, and when I tend to open these, I usually look for like a little seam here to kind of peel out, get through. I'll make a small incision, rip out the tape so that it cuts in half, and then I can just go ahead and pull this piece apart. Now the older ones doesn't have top or bottom. That actually came out later. I guess probably but usually the thinner foam usually is the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around, open it from here, and well, as I said, usually, so in this case it wasn't the case. And then basically the thicker top's the front, so it is shaped like the statue so that it doesn't damage it. The way they packed it with some foam. As you can see, same original crease. So I like to put everything back exactly the way it was. And this foam kind of helps keep the statue in place so it doesn't rattle inside. So I'll take that out. And as you can see, still fully sealed. The base does come attached to the figure. So in cases like this, I would want to pull it out by holding the, well, I'll get underneath the figure and then pull the base at the same time. And there it is. So as you can see, the bag is nice clean still. Never actually took the statue out of the bag. As you can see, very smooth flat surfaces, all in the original fold. So once you kind of take it out and put it back in, usually ends up creating more wrinkles on the bag. So that's kind of a telltale sign that it's been opened or taken out before. So what I want to do is just kind of open it just enough where I can slide this out. This is the first time I'm taking it out of the bag. So to give you a closer look, the statue looks great. I don't see anything broken. Usually when I examine statues, I mean, you just look top to bottom, front, back, side to side. So nothing usually broken, but sometimes you want to look closer at these intricate little things, whether it be a lasso, weapon, a thumb sticking out, any fingers. And if it's not completely broken, sometimes there might be like a crack, like a hairline fracture, or like a crack that you might see. So those are always something to look out for as well. So hair, everything looks great. And at initial glance, painting overall looks great too. They actually did a pretty good job in this. It looks like the lasso was part of the mold. You can see how it's attached to the leg. I guess that's to kind of give it a little bit more stability, rather than just the lasso hanging down. That way you might have one breaking point right there, but it looks like it has two breaking points. And then of course the base. I got the Super Friends logo. Everything looks nice, shiny, and clean. Definitely like that. So this is, I guess, 2003. Back when they had the base attached to the statue, or the figure attached to the base, rather than having it with the peg that you would put together after opening. Okay, so one more turnaround from a mid-range shot. And there it is. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Continue reading the King James Version Bible and eat your vitamin C's daily.